Hey guys, this is Zara, of course for Trans Youth Channel. And this week's topic is about mentoring. Now, mentoring is always a good thing. It's good to have a mentor, and it's good to be a mentor because you don't know everything. And it's always good to have somebody that you can ask these questions to. Like even me, I am 3 years on HRT now. I'm hoping that I'll have my SRS soon, but I still have a long way to go in my transition. So, for example, my mentor could be someone who transitioned 10 years ago. And I could be like, so what is life for you like now? And at the same time, I could be the mentor of someone who's just beginning their transition, saying this is what you should expect in the first 3 years, such and such and such. And, it's really helpful for everyone. It makes you feel good to be a mentor. It makes you feel good to help out other people. And yeah, so if you don't have a mentor, you should try and find one. And you should also try and be a mentor. You should do this anyway, but just try and be there when people need help, Just, it's simple as that. So like someone I look up to, for example, is Laura Jane Grace, who is the lead singer of a band called Against Me. Now, as you may know from my musical taste, that's not really the kind of music I listen to. I do like Against Me, but I'm more of a fan of music from back in the day, 50s, 60s, 70s. Once I heard that the lead singer of the band was transitioning, I thought it was an amazing thing because, especially in an industry where that's really kind of unheard of, because there are very few trans people in the music industry. I can think of what's his name, the lead singer of the band The Clicks is a trans man. But aside from those two, I can't think of anybody else. So and especially think about what the fans of that band, them being a pretty rock-oriented band, I would assume that the majority of their fans are young people. Probably more young men than young women. You would assume that those people have never even given a thought to the trans community, but then the lead singer of a band that they respect and listen to all the time comes out and is transitioning. That's going to make them think. And so I really respect her for being able to do that. And I can only imagine how much harder it would be beginning the whole thing in the public eye. I don't know if I would have been able to do it personally. I know I had a very difficult time back when I started, and I'm not famous or anything. So I can just imagine having all those people see what's going on with you. Like, okay, she's been on her HRT for probably nearly a little while now. And people are seeing where she's at the entire way because she's in the public eye. She's got her picture in magazines and everything. So, that's awesome, of course, but that must be scary for her, right? And I think that's why I respect her so much and kind of look up to her. Like I would love to be that for people too. Not so much have my transition seen by the whole world, but being, I guess, the person, the teacher that she has been for everybody. For both the trans community and basically everybody else who knows nothing about the trans community. And that's my main goal as a mentor myself not as a mentor, that's my main goal as a blogger, is I want to be a mentor. I do what I do so that I can help people who are not as far along in their own transition. I can help them along. But at the same time, I can teach people who know nothing about the transition process. I can teach them about it, and then maybe they would think that we're not freaks, and maybe they would grow to respect us. Because what we do is not easy. It's definitely not something you do on a whim. It's just, I know in my own case, it's something I had to do to keep living. I don't know if I'd even still be alive if I didn't. But that's besides the point. I don't know. What's my advice to the younger crowd, though? Just be yourself and do what it takes to make yourself happy. Don't worry about what others say you should do. It's your life, not theirs. So if you're trying to decide, this is totally a random example, if you're trying to decide between going to college and beginning your transition, if transition is what you think you need to do first to even continue, then that's where you have to start. I mean, in my case, I'm going to be 23 soon. I'm going to be 23 in about 4 months, and I still only have a high school education. But at the very least, I am happy with who I am. I may still be working in a shoe store, but I have been able to become the person that I want to be. And I do plan on going to college still. I'm hoping to apply next year. And yeah, so it's all going to work out in the end. I mean, it's taking longer than it takes the average person, but the average person doesn't have the problems to go through that we have to go through. So that's my advice for the younger crowd, is just do what makes you happy, and only you. And yeah, that's really all it takes. And don't be scared. I mean, a lot of things about life are scary, but no risk, no reward, basically. If you don't try something scary, I mean, sure, nothing bad is necessarily going to happen, but nothing good is going to happen either, right? That's good advice to everyone. I'm even thinking that to myself, that I should be taking my own advice right now. Okay, so this is Zara for Trans Youth once again. I hope you guys enjoyed this topic. It's a good one. And yeah, you guys know the drill. Comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, love you guys.
So, my mentor is actually a classmate of mine. He would hate to hear me saying this.